The most important decision I made in my career was to treat my business like a business. It set us up for growth. It set us up to have team members doing what they're supposed to be doing, for me to plan for expenses, to predict revenues. It really helped us. Something I did to help me treat my business like a business was I took 10% of my time to work on my business, not in my business. Working on the business helped me identify job roles better. It helped me identify which clients were going to see which team members, to help me put processes into place. As time went on, I started devoting more and more time to these things. And it has evolved to, I lead a team of 14 people, and I'm the top of the food chain. Without having to execute all of the tactics as I used to do when I was a solo practitioner, I know that things are being handled by responsible people. I can let go. Let go and lead, as they say. Initially, autonomy was difficult for some team members. They were used to coming to me for everything. There's a phrase, putting the monkey on your back. They would frequently put the monkey back onto my back when I've given them a responsibility to do. But we've worked with the team close enough through team retreats, which we do at least quarterly, where people are comfortable knowing they're in charge of their own role. They run the part of the business that they're in charge of. The concept of self-management is important. And in doing this, we hired competent, motivated, and empowered people. We empowered them to make their own decisions. When they're making their own decisions, they feel better about themselves. They work much more efficiently. And when something moves out of their scope of expertise, they move it to the team member who is the expert on that. It's really helped us in providing a better deliverable to our clients and more efficient for the team. So deliverables on self-management are work is getting done, nothing's coming back to me in terms of negative feedback, and people feel good about themselves. People work better when they feel good about themselves. I've found that positive reinforcement is far better than negative reinforcement. When you give positive reinforcement, it helps somebody feel good about themselves, and you've caught them doing something right as opposed to doing something wrong. We do have mistakes, and when mistakes are made, my team knows to bring them to our attention right away. As soon as we know about the mistake, we can deal with the mistake. Bad news doesn't get better with age. So positive reinforcement makes somebody feel better about themselves. And when they feel better about themselves, they produce better, whether it's sales or service, they produce better. One example of positive reinforcement is for the property and casualty sales team, they have goals, weekly goals. And if they hit that goal anytime during the week, they can leave at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday and take a half a day off from work with pay. They love that. Another thing we do is we distribute a sheet to everybody on their first day, and it's entitled, "If I do a good job, I would like to have," and it lists cards they'd like to have for gift cards, restaurants they'd like to eat at, stores they like to shop at, all the things that are important to them, and we like to give them one of those things. In running a business like a business, I thought it was most important to track my goals, my expenses, and my revenues. Without knowing those things, I didn't know if I was profitable. I didn't know if I was hitting my goals. So having spreadsheets to help me know where I sit was very helpful. Another thing we did was created an employee handbook. And this employee handbook just removed all confusion from anybody about what was expected of them, what their daily role was going to be, and what the policies and procedures of the office are. It's important for me to control the top level issues: vision, strategy, expenses, processes. All the rest can be left to somebody else. I don't need to do everything. And if I did everything, I probably would be less successful.